Many years ago, there lived a vampire in the mountains. He isolated himself from society because he was unable to control his thirst for blood. He limited himself to eating forest foods like small blackberries, berries, and wild animals such as squirrels and even mice, as these were the only things that could satisfy his thirst for human blood. Near the forest where the vampire lived was a village named Hollowmere, almost owned entirely by elderly people who knew the legend of the vampire and therefore never dared to explore beyond the forest. In Hollowmere lived a family, or rather, the grandparents of a family. One day, their granddaughter Greta came to visit them. She was there because she was very mischievous, and her parents didn't know what to do with her anymore. They sent her to her grandparents to see if they could encourage some discipline in her and help her become a more responsible person. The days passed, and Greta was bored by being in such a boring village as her grandparents' village. One day, while her grandfather was at work and her grandmother was out shopping, Greta, bored of being alone all the time, decided to go into the woods. Ignoring the warnings of the elders and other adults who told her not to go near the forest because she might encounter a fearsome vampire. Upon arriving at the forest, Greta found many beautiful animals, small deers, squirrels, rabbits. At first she found the warnings she had received amusing, thinking they were just some silly nonsense the elders believed. But this was nothing more than an illusion of the vampire, which she used to lure his prey. All changed when she felt an icy chill behind her that left her stunned. It was the vampire. He was coming for her. She couldn't do anything. She couldn't even scream. Greta froze, and that's when the vampire decides to finish her off. He bit her neck and sucked all her blood. After that, the vampire, furious at being disturbed since it was the first time in hundreds of years that anyone had ever bothered him, decided to take his revenge on the villagers, something he had never considered doing before. So he went to a village at night while everyone slept and began silently killing them one by one until no one was left. He used his wicked tricks to freeze them so that nobody could hear them scream. And because it was a village that no one ever visited, it wasn't until the end of the summer, when Greta's parents decided to return for her, that they realized no one was left alive in the village. Since then, it is said that the moans of those who were lost can still be heard in the streets of what was once Hollowmere.